If you're not looking forward to Valentine's Day this year, then just throw it to the dogs. I'm not joking. Now through February 14th, you can get back at an ex and support a dog in need of a home at Rhode Island SPCA. Joining us this morning to tell us how it all works is Hugh and Stephanie, who brought in a new friend on the Rhode Show set. This is Kogi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so Hugh, tell us a little bit about who you brought in, Kogi here.
So this is Kogi. All she wants to do, as many of the people here have already learned, is just be in your arms.
Yes.
She loves nothing more than affection.
She really does.
She does have a little bit of energy, but all she wants to do is just hug you, just like this. She is a love bug through and through, stage 4 clinger, like you said earlier. But this is all she wants in the world is nothing but affection, and she is looking for the right home to share that affection with.
And you told me that her breed is actually meant to do something like this?
Yeah,
like
so I mean, these are especially affectionate dogs. If you've ever had a pit or an American Staffordshire Terrier, they are they love. There's nothing more they like than just being with their people and pleasing them.
Oh, I might just go home with you if I didn't have 2 dogs. I have a Staffordshire Terrier as well, and he is a cuddle bug too, so I understand how he's feeling. But Stephanie, remind our viewers what Rhode Island SPCA does before we get into this fundraiser.
Sure. So the Rhode Island SPCA has been around since 1870. We have law enforcement for animal cruelty. We have adoptions. We have humane education. We are just
saving dogs.
Yeah, saving dogs and cats.
Absolutely.
And animals, and we're the oldest animal welfare in the state.
That's so great. What great work you do. I mean, dogs are our family in my house and in many people's houses, so this is such important work. Tell us a little bit about the Valentine's Day fundraiser that I previewed.
Sure. So it's kind of an anti-Valentine fundraiser, but we do want to stress that you don't have to give a person's name. So you can throw in someone or something that you don't like. So we've received things such as animal cruelty, emotional abuse, corporate greed, harming the environment. So there's a slew of things that we just want to see torn apart. And what we do is we have these toy hearts. We take out all the stuffing because that is bad for the dogs.
Right.
But instead we fill it with a crinkle paper with that word, name, whatever it is written on it, and then some treats. And then we throw it to the dogs and see what happens. And most of the time they'll rip it open and they get the reward.
Like she's doing right now.
Exactly.
Some are more enthusiastic than others.
But it's enrichment for the dog, right? It gets their brains working. How do I get the treat out of this toy? And it's also fun for us to watch the bad things get shredded.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I was going to talk to you about actually, is that this is enrichment as well. What are some other ways people can use enrichment, especially in the winter season? I feel like when you can't get outside as much, what can people do kind of like these hearts at home?
Absolutely. So I'm a huge believer in Kongs. So I always say I stuff my Kongs maniacally. I put their favorite treat at the bottom because that's what's going to keep them going. And then I stuff things like Greek yogurt. A lot of people just do peanut butter and they leave it. But I like to throw in things like canned wet dog food, broccoli, carrots, vegetables that they can eat that are good for them. And then I'll stick their favorite treat out at the top and then I'll freeze it so it'll last a little bit longer. I also like puzzle feeders. One of the leading causes of premature death in dogs is bloat, which is highly preventable. And using a puzzle feeder will slow down how quickly they consume their food, while also giving them that enrichment you're talking about. We also like to do a lot of what we call sniffaries at work. So we have a big white room, and you can do this in any room in your home, and we'll put little treats under like safety cones or different objects, or just stuff something like this. Take out the stuffing, put a treat in there, and let your dog go to town.
Yeah. We make cardboard boxes at home. We put holes in them. We put treats inside. The dogs shake those. We do Greek yogurt mixed with peanut butter with Kongs and freeze those. Bunch of things that dogs love, just like these hearts. And we were talking about how it's not actually throwing your ex out there. It's just the name. Just the name.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Great.
And we're hoping to top last year. Last year we used cats in litter boxes for retribution. But this year we're using dogs, and we raised over $8,000 from $5 donations.
So we're trying to beat that this year. That is a lot of donations.
Yes.
That's awesome. I'm sure we can beat it. Where can people find more?
Sure. So you can go right to our website. This is on our homepage. It's www.rispca.org. And yeah, for $5 you can help a dog and throw your ex to the dogs.
Yes, what a great cause. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you, Kogi. We'll find you a home, I promise. We're going to have more information on Kogi and also more information on the fundraiser so you can submit your ex's name to support a dog at Rhode Island SPCA. Just head to rhodeshow.com. Good job. Good job. Such a good girl.